Welcome to the Grace Life, guys. Okay, in today's project, we're going to be decorating a picture frame for mom and a picture frame for dad. Now, both these frames here, this is a 4x6, but the idea of what I'm doing can apply for any size frame. So, this is an 8x10 and a 4x6, but again, you can choose any size frame you want with any border you'd like. So, I got this at the Dollar Tree. We're going to jump right into the project, guys. I am going to be using the wooden letters, and we have spelled dad and we have spelled mom, and I painted everything, including some popsicle sticks, in the gold metallic paint. So we are going to be using, like I said, the popsicle sticks. Now this was in my stash. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. We'll kind of wait and wing it. But these are Burlap Bows, and Dollar Tree carried them before. Not this one here. This one, I don't even know where I got that one. But they used to come in colors, white, blue. I mean, it was really nice. And they have the gemstone in the center, so we may or may not be using those. I may or may not be using the pearls. And those came from the Dollar Tree also. I just store them in this jar. And of course our pebble stones, we may be using that. The grosgrain, I'm sorry, this is not grosgrain, it's satin ribbon in the white. You can get this at the Dollar Tree also. Everything that I'll be using is down in the description box below, so let's jump right into the project. Now, the reason why I said these frames were mom or dad is because if I'm decorating a frame for mom, we may as well decorate one for dad, because that Father's Day is coming right after Mother's Day, and it just made sense to me. So okay, so what I'm going to do is use the popsicle sticks, which again I told you I painted these in metallic, everything in metallic gold. I'm going to use the popsicle sticks to glue the letters down, but I'm also going to use the other two popsicle sticks to kind of hold these two together. In other words, these two will be supporting the letters, and the one popsicle stick will be behind supporting it both, and it'll be glued to the frame. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. So we're gonna start that out with mom. I did not go in and change the paper that's inside of this frame. Also, what I am noticing is that some of the frames have plastic. Okay, they don't have an actual glass, and then some of them do have glass. So I just want you to be aware of that when you buy the frame, because if you really want glass, you got to be careful and see if you can find that. I'm going to turn the popsicle sticks over. Now the back of the popsicle sticks I didn't paint, but you can go ahead and paint that. I normally do, but I didn't in this project. I'll go back and touch it up later. So we're going to line the popsicle sticks up like this. And I'm going to glue them on the other side, on the metallic side, but I'm just measuring right now the width of the letters. So I know how wide I need to have those sticks. Okay, so it looks like that right there is good. So it looks like about an inch, slightly over an inch. So we're going to go ahead and face this down and glue it right in the center. So I'm going to put a dot of glue in the middle of that popsicle stick and a dot of glue on this side. Make sure they're lined up. Now you can measure this. I'm eyeballing it. We're going to place this here in the center. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to do the same. Like I said, we're going to do the same here. Let me move these down. So two of them, and both of these will be facing down. And remember, you can go ahead and touch it up after. So I'm going to measure the same because the letters came out of the same place. So it looks like that's good. Now you can use these 6,000. I don't think that you need to, because we're working with popsicle sticks or wood glue, but then you need time to dry. So I think the hot glue is just fine. So we're going to lay this down in the center here. Now, what I need to do is measure, okay, because we don't want to block where the tabs are. You see these tabs here, we want to be able to interchange the picture whenever we want. So the only place we want the popsicle stick to sit is on the actual part of the frame, okay, and it can be anywhere on the frame, just so long as it's not going overlapping into the cardboard here where you're going to be changing the picture out. Alright, so I'm going to measure to see what I need to cut. And so I think I'm going to need to cut about 1 inch. So, I mean, it can stand up a little higher. It's totally up to you. I don't want it to. I want it to kind of sit lower. Not to sit really, not to be elevated too much. And you can put that off to the side or put it in the center. I don't know. For Mom, I may decide to, like I said, you can put it off to the side or you can do it in the center. Let's do Mom in the center. Okay. But what I'm first going to do is I'm going to glue the letters. I'm going to measure where they're going to go. Space them the way I like before we actually glue those down. So now when I'm happy with the placement, now I'm going to go with the glue gun and glue. And you only need to put glue gun on the top. Needed to put glue on the top. I don't know if I said that right. Now we're going to leave this to just dry a little bit over here and work on the dad. Now the dad frame is a little bit different because you don't have as much room to glue, just so you can see that. So you can either decide to put dad off to the side, so I probably will do that only to give you an idea, okay, on what that possibly would look like. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to cut. What I'm going to do is glue down the stick here and then place it. Push that down. Again, once you do that, you could still go in and out. As you could see, you could still go in and out of the frame, change the picture out. And that's the whole idea. So that's what this is looking like. So this one here is going to, I have to glue the letters while we have that there already on the frame. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me figure out the placement. Okay, so this is what that's looking like so far, guys. This is the dad. It's not nice, guys. So we're going to move the mom over here. Okay, and we're going to glue the mom. So it gives you two different variations of how you would glue this. And again, you can color the popsicle sticks any way that you want. Use whatever color theme that you'd like. I'd like to do the mom in the middle just so that, because that one I set off to the side just to give you an idea. And I don't want to block off the cardboard. So I'm going to glue here on the top. Then I'm going to place the mom right here. Like I said, I'm eyeballing it. You can measure if you like. Now while Mom is drying, and let me just turn that around real quick so you could see. Isn't that pretty, guys? I'm loving that. And we can go ahead and embellish this a little bit later. I'm just waiting for that glue to dry. So in the meantime, while this glue is trying to set here, we're going to go ahead and do a bow in white for Mom. I was going to use this burlap bow, but I'm looking at the theme here and the frame is in white and gold. So I'm deciding to put a white ribbon and then maybe decorate with some pearls. That's how we're going to do Mom. This is the fun part about doing these DIYs, is that you can do them any way. There is no wrong way to decorate. Maybe you could do this in her favorite color. If you know her favorite color, that's a nice idea. So I'm going to go ahead and do a shoe, what I call a shoe bow. And that's just like tying a shoe. And we're going to bring it in and pull it back until we are happy with the size. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and dovetail the ends. And what that is that we're going to fold the ribbon in half on the end. And we're going to cut that in a triangle motion down to the corner. And then that gives you what we call a dovetail. Okay? We're going to do that to both sides. I will also like to embellish that with some of these gem sheets here. I got this at the Dollar General. So I'm just going to cut a little piece off in a diamond shape and place that in the center of that bow. Since the frame is in white and gold, I thought that would look nice. I see. So I cut it because I want it in a diamond shape, and I'm going to glue that right in the center. Okay, guys, so this is what we have. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we're going to turn this frame around because let's do that. I'm going to place this bow over here aside only because we did that first. So now with Dad's frame is a little bit more, I'm going to say, on the plain side. So with Dad, I'm going to see what I can do here. We're going to use I'm going to use a few little stones just to decorate around the frame here. And I am going to use the E6000, guys. I got this at Walmart. We're not going to go crazy with these stones. We just want to glue a few down. And I'm gonna put some dabs in the areas that I believe I'm gonna place a stone. Okay. And I'm not trying to get heavy stones, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find a few here. That placement. So now, what I need to decide here is whether or not we're going to put that bow on there. I think I'm going to put some of the stones on the bottom. We don't want to make this too heavy. These frames are not exactly the sturdiest, but I would like to make it look a little different. Okay. Okay, so I'm happy as far as that goes. This is what we have so far, guys. You know, it just seems like it's missing something, so I'm going to move on to the mom. and then we'll come back to the dad and finish everything off. I'm going to use this bow here, and I'm going to place that on the end. I have a habit of placing my bows off to the side, but I like it there. So we're going to do this, put some glue on that corner, place the bow down. That's our starting point there. Then we're going to open these pearls here. And we're not going to go crazy with the pearls, but I just want to put little hints of pearls in different areas. So I'm going to put one in the center, one on the end, okay guys, so for Mom, trying to grab some of these little ones, wanting to accent the mom a little bit, and then Mom is pretty much done here. Okay, let's see. Look how that came out, guys. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Okay, I think it's gorgeous. So that's Mom's frame. So I'm not happy with Dad's frame, so we're going to continue with the stones around here, and then I think I might be happy with Dad's frame. So we're just going to put a few dots here. I'm not trying to put a lot. It needs a little something. So okay guys, I think I'm liking that better. Then we're going to wipe this down just to get some of those glue strings out. So everything I use to make this craft is down in the description box below. Here's your Mom and Dad frame. And like I said, you can use your ideas and alter this any way that you like. Everything I use, again, is down in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Share the video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video.